Hello, I am Bosky. This is the Art of Unwinding channel. In this channel, I share my motorcycling experiences both on and off the motorcycle that can make your motorcycling experiences better. And today, it's off the motorcycle. We are off to Mysore to check out a beautiful collection of classic Jawa and Yezdi motorcycles. Stay with me. So this is the Oil King.
Yeah.
So is there a chance, a possibility that this motorcycle was named in a bar when a couple of corporates of the Yezdi motor company were drinking?
There is a very high probability of that happening.
In Kannada, Oil King, Namaskara.
There could be a very high probability of such things happening. Why?
We never know the origins of some of the name. Maybe I have started a rumor just now. This was named in a bar near the Ideal Java factory in Mysore in 1973. So Amrith, how come Yezdi Java? Where did it start? How did you start your passion for this brand?
My dad used to own a SD and he sold it in 1984-85. So I was too small then, as in I didn't even realize. But somehow I remember very, very faint memories of sitting on the tank and going on the bike and all that. Then he bought a Chetak. So after that, there was not much interaction with the SD as such. Whenever we used to go to Coorg, my uncles used to have a SD and I used to see them, to half a kilometer before they used to come. We would know, yeah, uncle is coming.
Yeah. I know, that sound was so...
Sound, yeah. Okay, then when I was in 10th, 96, 97, my cousin bought one of the last Road Kings from the factory. That Road King. So, this one. And he got it home. And as soon as he came, I said, give me one round. I had learnt biking in that. So, he gave it to me. So, I took it around our layout and that was the starting of it. So, 10th standard is when that fire rekindled after many years. So, 4 I started working. 5 I bought the same bike. I used to take it to office every day. So, while I was going to HCL one day, on airport road, one old man was following me. And he said, sir, Namartra on gadi ide, but nodi. So, I went, it was this Java. So, it was standing in one farm after Marthali. So, I bought the Java from him. That was about 6-7 months after I got this. Then after looking at that, one of my another uncle had the Monarch. So he called me home one day and said, say, you take that bike and go da. I don't want that bike. So I bought that bike also. So it was a very cheap,
So basically it means people who own a Java should not come near you.
Exactly.
Because they'll end up selling it to you. And now I know how you built up your collection. So we have 3 very different. I think that was the first.
Yeah, the first.
The Java in India. This is how it probably started.
This is a later Java, 1974 Java. Earlier Javas, the tank was shaped like a teardrop design.
It was even smaller.
No, it is the same size, but this pad wasn't there.
I see.
This pad was a later in-house development from the.
So this you would say sort of second generation.
Second generation, third generation Java. Yes.
Javas in India.
The initial Javas had a key on the tank and the amp meter indicating the current.
Java came into India as with a plant 1960, is that
60s,
correct?
yes.
Mysore.
So in Mysore, there were basically 2 sellers, importers. So they were looking for a property around Pune, Mumbai to build motorcycles in India. The Highness Maharaja of Mysore, Jai Chamarajendra Vadiyar, came to know that they were looking for a property. So he called them, offered them 25-26 acres of land in Yadagiri and without any money, but he was one of the stakeholders. The Maharaja was a stakeholder. So the Maharaja also invested in building the factory and all that, and there were a lot of engineers who came from Czech Republic to build the factory machinery and all that. 61 to 63 motorcycles were imported as is from Czech Republic and sold. So 63 I think the factory was fully complete, but 1974 their actual collaboration broke, but only technical collaboration continued with Czech Republic.
That's when it changed to a Yezdi.
That is when it changed to a SD.
I think we had only the Royal Enfield, the Java and the Rajdut.
These were the 3 motorcycles. Yes.
How how do you manage to maintain? Where do you get the parts? I know Mysore is probably the best place among the whole lot better place to get parts. Still, how do you manage to maintain these motorcycles?
Being currently in Mysore, since the factory was here in Mysore, it is kind of easier to source spares here. Okay. But over these years, I kind of have procured some spares and kept it for future use. But so all the rubber parts, the consumables are still manufactured, new ones are available, and that is not a problem as yet. And even the fuel system, pipes, everything is available. Only the engine parts and tires are a problem at times. But yeah, we still find workarounds for that.
I think there is a big Jawa community in Mysore and in
Mysore and Bangalore. Yes. Yeah. So I was earlier in Bangalore, like I said earlier. So Bangalore, there is a club called Bangalore Jawa Yezdi Motorcycle Club.
Yeah, I've heard of that. Yes.
So which is about it's more than 10-15 years old now. 2007 it started. So I would not be wrong in saying that the Jawa community grew all over India, looking at BJYMC, because they were the ones who basically attracted the crowd. So every year there is Java Day happening on second Sunday of every July.
I have been to a Java Day several, maybe more than 10 years ago.
Okay.
On that motorcycle.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because
okay.
Because I owned that motorcycle many years. I didn't know that he had it until yesterday when CowKora decided to visit. He told me, I have a surprise for you.
Okay.
I asked him, what? Are you going to buy me a new motorcycle?
Okay.
No, not that. You're going to see your old Java. I said, what? He said, yes, your SD 350 is with Amrith. I said, wow, what a small world. Let me go see that motorcycle. Yeah, Java Day, yes, I have participated.
Yes.
And that event has created more cult status for this product.
Exactly. And the prices also have gone up substantially looking at the...
So you're worth a lot more today than you were 5 years back.
Exactly.
Amrith, tell me about this. This looks like some real classic. There's a lot of memories.
Yeah. So this was actually called the HDB model. It was also called the HDB type. This was the bike which came immediately after the Java 250. So the first, it was launched in 1974. So 1974 the Java was stopped and this was launched. Okay. So not many changes from the Java. The engine wise, performance wise, it's the same bike. Mechanically it's the same bike, but cosmetically there are many changes, like the tank, the top nacelle, the handle and the bore fins, head fins and the side covers, the tail lamp and the seat are few of the prominent changes in this bike.
I think from the round shape everything became squarish.
Yeah.
So this is the first one that was called an SD?
Exactly. Yeah.
That's what the name...
This was the first motorcycle which is called the SD.
SD.
Yes.
I have seen this motorcycle in a lot of movies. It was very popular in
very
70s.
Popular in movies. Most of the South Indian movies, South Indian heroes. One popular movie by Dr. Rajkumar was shot on this. He drives the bike on few cars through mountains, chasing his heroine.
Okay.
And similarly, Rajnikant also in many movies has used this.
I've seen Amitabh also ride this
has used this motorcycle. And there's that popular movie by Farooq Sheikh, Chashme Badur. The whole movie is shot
prominently in that
on this. And many bad men, the anti-heroes used to ride
Javas, right? Yezdi's Javas.
Then, the police would ride the Royal Enfield.
Yeah. After a lot of two-stroke noise and smoke, the police will come on their bullets.
Exactly.
No, this is a model which I got to sit on the front seat for the first time ever on a motorcycle.
Okay.
I held the handlebar and opened the throttle.
Okay.
So one of my uncles had this particular model.
Oh, lovely.
I think it was somewhere in the mid-70s.
Okay.
I sat there and opened. I still remember that day. I remember that street. That picture is still quite fresh in my mind. Just went around the block and my mother got so wild with my uncle. Said, why did you let him ride? And I was like, he's a small.
I know. Then mothers were very protective.
Yeah. Little did she know that 50 years later, his son will be doing only that.
So Amrith, can you just walk us through this bike.
This is a 1991 model SD Colt Deluxe. So the SD Colt was initially released in the 1980s. So basically to compete with, I am assuming, with the TVS 50s or TVS Champs, all those bikes. And there is a popular saying that the factory owner made it to make sure the employees come to the factory every day without problem.
Okay, so this was primarily made for the factory employees.
Factory employees only is what the popular saying here in Mysore.
So you wouldn't mind starting this machine?
Yeah,
for
sure,
us,
why not?
Amrith?
So this is the traditional Java kicker.
Okay. Not bad, man. 3 kicks. So Amrith, this is another in your collection.
Yeah, one more of the small bikes.
One more of the small bikes. What bike is this? What motorcycle is this?
So this was the preceder of the Colt. So this is called the SD Jet. And this was started in 1974.
Okay.
1974, and this is a 1974 motorcycle. Again, a 60cc moped, a 3-geared, leg-operated moped, and predominantly they were made for the lady riders, for the ease of getting in and getting out of the scooter or the moped.
Okay. What's the switch here?
That is the on, off, and light switch.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, interesting. I don't find any controls on the handlebar.
Yeah, and this is just the headlight dim and dip and a horn switch.
Okay.
And one more noticeable feature is that this one doesn't have a rear shocks, only front shocks. So
that's the unique thing.
So it is unique, and it was part of the evolution of motorcycles. Basically, motorcycle evolved slowly into making the rear shocks, twin rear shocks. Then now they are all monoshocks.
Okay.
So these were called the rigid frame mopeds or motorcycles.
Okay. And when did you buy this bike, Amrith?
So this has been a very long-standing dream for me. I bought it 3 years back, and it was in not a great shape.
Okay.
So I took about 2-3 months to get it into the shape, and it is all handmade, homemade. As in, I did it at home.
Ah, okay. So you restored the motorcycle by yourself?
Yeah, by myself. Yes.
So
Amrith, thank you for so much time today,
you're
giving us so
welcome
much time and showing us your collection and getting it out here and getting us to ride and enjoy these beautiful machines. I love to be back another time.
Sure, please
to check out your other motorcycles.
Sure.
We have spent half a day here enjoying
Almost
it.
half a day, yes.
I think let's have some more enjoyment another day.
True. I too hope you guys had a fruitful day, and thank you. Well, thanks a lot for coming by, and and it was fun. Thank you. Thanks once again.
Yeah, thank you, Amrith. I know it's always been a pleasure interacting with you.
Exactly.
Enjoying the chats over the motorcycles and stuff like that. And today we had some exclusive time to talk only on the ESD and your collection in particular. So really grateful for you to take out time.
Thank you very much, Mahesh.
And
it was a pleasure.
As Bosky said, we will visit again.
Thank you. Take care.
Thank you. You too.
Yes, guys.
Bye-bye.
Cheers, guys.
So that's it for today. This is Bosky, and you're watching the Art of Unwinding channel. If you liked what you've seen and heard, please hit the like button and consider subscribing. Bye from Bosky.
Bye from Amrith.
See you from CowKora.